Jackpot and The Miz.
Kurt Angle and Stone Cold have history tagging up. They tagged up against Jeff Hardy and John Cena, if I can believe, before Survival of the Fittest. But that was a long time ago. But you can tell that these two... way to go to Terry Long for making this match. Miz has also had history with Kurt Angle.
That belly-to-belly suplex from Kurt Angle, and The Miz quickly decides he's not going to want any part of Kurt Angle. But when Kurt Angle goes after Miz, tries to cheap shot him, but Angle says, "No, sir, I'm still going to get you. I'm Kurt Angle, damn it."
Kurt Angle taking it to The Miz on the outside.
He's having his way with the awesome one. Kurt Angle, like he was trying for something. I don't know exactly what he was doing, but either way, he gave Miz some breathing room. Wait a minute, Miz! Stone Cold getting in a fair shot and taking the...
Now, this is not fair to The Miz.
Hey, The Miz would have done the same thing if that was Austin on the outside or Danny.
He didn't do it, though. Angle with a belly-to-belly now. Stone Cold and The Miz, though. I mean, Stone Cold and Angle, though, working together as a cohesive unit.
But I gotta think this is somewhat smart strategy from The Miz. And when Kurt Angle turned his attention to Danny, Miz now takes the quick advantage.
Wait a minute, Kurt Angle coming back. Huge throat line.
Kurt Angle is a veteran. Kurt Angle is not going to fall for this trick. Now he's going to tag in Stone Cold Steve Austin. The tension's still rough and thick from WrestleMania. And now it's the WEDF champion is going to get the first shot to get his hands on Miz in the year 2012.
You know, Stone Cold would like to get his hands on The Miz right now, especially after The Miz ruined the match Stone Cold was having with Danny Jackpot. Miz, back body drop. Wait a minute. Miz wanting no part
of Stone Cold Steve Austin, and also tagging in the fresher man as well in Danny Jackpot. So wise strategy, although some might see it as underhanded.
Stone Cold and Danny Jackpot were in a match for about 5 minutes going on, so both aren't really at 100% right now. Stone Cold getting the upper hand of Miz, gut-wrench suplex there.
And now Austin knocking off The Miz, letting him know he's not safe even though he's the illegal partner. And wait a minute! Look at this counter from Danny! Knowing that Stone Cold tried this on him before with the Luthez press, Danny quickly counters out of that, and now going to tag in The Miz. And a double flapjack from the awesome combination of Danny Jackpot and The Miz. Miz and...
You know, I want to bring this up a little real quick. You know how... You notice Stone Cold and Danny Jackpot... Wait a minute! Oh! Stone Cold chased a Samoa Joe right there. But if you notice that The Miz and Danny Jackpot are wearing blue.
This is the one time where I'm going to use a meme or just a unwritten rule of wrestling. So I'm going to guess that for all of you out there, take notes. If Miz and Jackpot or any other tag team are wearing the same color, you might want to think they might win. Just saying.
Blue World Order.
That too.
Both fights now. Danny Jackpot, the first Danny. Oh!
It's on fire, and we all know the history between Kurt Angle and Danny Jackpot. Remember, wait a minute, crucifix pin from Danny. One.
No. Remember, Kurt Angle was the one that started all of this by running Danny Jackpot over at Survival of the Fittest 2010.
Almost committed vehicular homicide. And then the rest, as they say, was history. Ego aside, we're going to get back to this match. Danny Jackpot laying into Kurt Angle with those chops and strikes and punches. And Kurt Angle locking up with Danny. A nice, look like a jawbreaker style maneuver there from Kurt Angle.
Big right hand.
You can tell tensions are still thick between Danny Jackpot. Bad blood still runs thick between those two. And now, looks like, yes, he is. Angle is going to make the quick tag to the fresh WEDF champion.
Stone Cold now. Some left hands to the skull of Danny Jackpot. Look at Stone Cold wanting to bust open Danny.
You think a smart strategy here for Austin and Angle, like they're doing right now. They're cutting the ring in half and keeping Danny Jackpot as far away as possible from his partner, The Miz. And now Austin, for the second time on Danny Jackpot at least tonight, stomping a mud hole in his ass and walking it dry. And you see The Miz, he wants to get involved. He wants to help Danny out, but what much can he really do when Austin is having his way with him? Wait a minute, this could be a mistake. Hook in the leg, 1, 2, no, not even 2. Danny Jackpot quickly gets the shoulder up, and wait a minute, stunner!
No! Danny countered!
Austin tries for that stunner out of nowhere. As you know, that stunner is almost like Randy Orton's RKO. It comes from nowhere, and Danny making the hot tag to The Miz. Big right hand to Austin. A forearm that, no, Kurt Angle, see, right through it. Now The Miz taking some time to escape. Austin tried to go after him, but Miz thinking quick on his feet. Now Miz with a backbreaker to the WEDF champion. You gotta think, Miz, he's kind of been in a slump, not really on the best of moods, and in the best of moods, or on the biggest streak. So, you know, you gotta think, if he can pin Stone Cold Steve Austin here tonight, wait a minute, he hooks the leg. No, not even once, but you have to think, if The Miz can pin Stone Cold Steve Austin in the middle of the ring here tonight, you gotta think for Lashing Back 3, he's making a big contention, a big statement that he should be facing Austin in a rematch for the WEDF Championship.
The rematch could be inevitable. This could be the fate.
Absolutely, but anything can change at the drop of a hat. So if Miz wants his WEDF Championship match, he's got to make sure. Oh my goodness!
Stone Cold just got busted open, and The Miz, like a pack of wolves, is just continuing to strike on the open wound.
Like a rabid dog, like a shark in the water when he smells blood and sees weakness. Miz zoning in right on that cut and making that gash deeper with those jabs. And now with the advantage, Miz is going to look to press as he tags in Danny Jackpot. Drop toe hold, elbow drop. Nice combination from the world champion and the awesome one. And Danny, there again working on the head, trying to make that gash of Stone Cold Steve Austin very deep.
I mean, Stone Cold losing blood every minute. Could he have anything left? Did he even get tagged to Kurt Angle?
No, Kurt Angle quickly saves him. Kurt Angle, at this point, you got to think Stone Cold Steve Austin is in dire straits. And if Kurt Angle cannot get tagged in, oh my goodness!
The same shot towards Shawn Michaels earlier tonight, that super kick. Right on the button. Is this it? Stone Cold's got to be out. 1, 2,
no! Not even 2. Stone Cold Steve Austin somehow, by will, by luck, by tenacity, just by true grit, somehow Stone Cold Steve Austin kicks out.
It's got to be instinct.
Has to be. It's got to be resilience. It's got to be something driving him. Oh my God!
1.
Man, Danny's just really laying into him with those super kicks, trying to send a message to Shawn Michaels, don't you think?
Yeah, oh! It's gotta be.
Wait. Miz is zoning in for the kill, trying to set up for the skull-crushing finale. Turns him around. Is he going to get him? No! Austin counters!
Just pure instinct, but Austin's got to find a way to counter. Spinebuster! This could be the opening Stone Cold needs. Angle's wanting to come in.
Angle, the Olympic gold medalist is in the wrestling machine. Jabbed it. No, Miz is not going to fall for that trick. Miz remembers when he tried it on Angle, and Miz just knows he's not going to fall for it right away. But Angle with that uppercut on the Miz. Angle, belly-to-belly suplex.
The wrestling machine is now rolling with the suplex machine.
And when the wrestling machine gets rolling, Frank Dog, you can bet he is a hard man to stop.
Nearly unstoppable. He's trying to take a shot at Danny. Oh! Finally hits him.
Taunting Danny a bit with those shots, but took him down. And Angle now with a German suplex. Kurt Angle pressing the advantage while he can in the corner. Oh my goodness, what a big shoulder block from Kurt Angle, driving the knee right into the
Come on, Miz. You can get this. I think Miz is in trouble here.
He is in trouble. He is in dire straits. He is in with an unstoppable rolling Kurt Angle. And again, like I said, once Kurt Angle gets rolling, he is hard to stop. And wait a minute, Kurt Angle thinking...
Superplex! Oh, man, Miz. Could be...
Jesus. Kurt Angle signaling for the end. Kurt Angle is thinking Angle slam, but no, Miz counters. Wait a minute, Miz. Could he be thinking skull-crushing finale? No, he isn't. Kurt Angle with the quick counter. Kurt Angle.
Oh no. Kurt Angle. The trifecta. The German suplex 3 in a row.
A little something he learned from a guy in Canada who we cannot mention. But we're gonna NAW's Cryptwork. There we go.
Angle looking for the end. Miz is in trouble.
Is he thinking it? Yes, he is. Angle slam.
Angle slam connect. Another
Jackpot. This has got to be it. Angle hooks the leg. 1, 2, and 3.
Look at Danny Jackpot on the outside, knowing he lost this match just now.
But I think that's okay. I think Danny he's got to take one consolation away from this match. Number one, he didn't get pinned by Kurt Angle. But number two, he is still the World Heavyweight Champion at the end of the day. But the most important thing you got to think about this match, Kurt Angle, who had been in a bit of a slump, is now back on all four cylinders. The man is running on full speed, and you got to think Kurt Angle has his sights set on Danny Jackpot, and that big victory for Kurt Angle has definitely got to motivate him to do what it takes to beat Danny Jackpot at lashing back if he decides to cash in his rematch clause for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Angle up after that loss to Mark Henry on the draft seems to be back on the right track. And will that be bad things to come for our world champion, Danny Jackpot?
Still to come, ladies and gentlemen, we have our superstar of the year, Slammy. These 4 men, I gotta think, made a strong last-minute case, but nonetheless, a great victory for Kurt Angle, a great victory for the WEDF champion.